everyone, and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for action out of the Centennial Arena here in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia. We got the Chebucto squad taking on Dartmouth here in the first game of the tournament here of the Christmas with the Hawks U11 AA matchup, and Chebucto having a great start to the season this year with a big start off with pretty much leading the league in points the entire time so far this season. They've had some competition as of late, but it's been a good start for the Chebucto team as we get set for the puck drop here. Tournament action here. The Chebucto squad winning the Alan Sullivan tournament they were in Cape Breton a few months ago. Maybe about a month ago now that I think of it. It wasn't too long ago. High Button was up there covering. And we are getting ready to go here. Puck dropped in there, one back by Cranston to the line, worked up the right side. Picked up and brought into the zone there along the wall. McPherson tries to clear it in. Cranston helped clear that out, and it gets sent over to the right side. McPherson trying to pluck that puck off the boards, and it gets worked up ahead. Big first game of the tournament here, 3 round robin games as Cranston down the right side. Puck comes off his stick, but it gets back to the line. McDonald helps keep it in, worked over to Chip. Chip in the middle now, Chip shoots that down low, it gets knocked on the stick, loose on the left side. Banged away at that one. Looking for the shot there on the right, and it gets steered away, and now Dartmouth in behind. Chip in the back left corner, and good pressure here from Chebucto to start out as that gets wrapped around the left side onto McDonald's stick and tries to get up. Cranston tries to hold the line, but it gets knocked away. Back to McPherson. Cranston rocking that C. McPherson sends that in. Falls off the end boards and gives a chance for both sides to change up. And the rare occasion where the visitor and the home bench are on different sides as Dartmouth pushes it out of the zone, and now picked up a cut down the right side. Lorette in that white helmet sends it in behind the net. Strife tries to play it out in front, stuck to the side, and then Lorette with another shot. He did a good job of getting over there on the right side, but it gets worked up the other way as Dartmouth exits the zone. Deep in there now. Worked around in behind, looking to try to clear that one out in front on the stick. Backhanded up to Han. Han plays that back for Dartmouth, and that'll go for an icing. So we'll head back the other way here. 2.5 minutes into this one. A little whistle on the play. Cranston on the draw as he's back out here. Quick shifts to get it going here down the right side. Gets to Cranston. Cranston backhands that in. It gets to the ringette line and it gets skated out of the zone now. Trying to advance. That one picked off, but offside as they had a few guys in there as Metledge along with McNeil who were offside. Worked back to the line there. Cranston tries to hold onto the right side and chipped up the boards. In along the boards now, trying to pull him down low. Cranston takes a shot. That one misses off the right side. Try to circle back, and it gets in behind the line, and now Dartmouth exits the zone, and they look for the breakout pass. It's off and on the stick there. Down, cut in front of the net, and now they're skating it out. Down the left side, shot in, steer aside. Trying to wrap around there. Go to the zone now. Tried to cut up the middle, and back and forth action here so far. Shabukta doing a good job keeping it out of their end. Comes back to middle and falls back in the Dartmouth zone. McPherson chases, that one in behind. He helps turn that puck over. Sitting behind the net now. Gets back to Douglas on the line. Douglas worked over to the middle. That one ricochets off the stick. Dartmouth looking to turn it back the other way. No luck there, as Noel was there to cut off that puck. Down the left side now. Looking for that play out in front. Still holding. Over to Chip. Gets by Chip's stick. Back to Noel. Noel with a slap shot. Loose on the right side. McPherson bats away at it, but it comes loose. Now onto the left side. In behind there, it gets caught up. Back in behind now. Langell skating it out. That puck cut off by McDonald. Cade McDonald with a good defensive play, and then that one gets worked into the middle. Onside, have McPherson on the right. He'll have to settle that puck down. He gets it, but not enough space. Over to Chip. Chip shoots that in. Glove save, loose there in front. They bat away at it, and it's in the back of the net. And Shabukta gets on the board first. And that'll be 1-0. 5:27 left to go in the first. Puck dropped in there, up the right side. Time to go to the defense now. Noel tries to hold that puck off. Song still blasting as the play continues. You don't see that every day, where the music continues to play during the puck drop as that falls back behind, and Cranston gonna chase that. Cranston backhands that up. Sutcliffe down the right side now. Sutcliffe stepping in, tries to play that in to the left side. Intercepted and sent on back. That'll be icing with 4:42 left to go in the first. As we roll right along in this one. Been a quick first period here so far. Cranston on the draw, ties that one up, gets it back to the line. Jollymore now stepping in. Jollymore shoots. Nice low shot there that gets steered aside, and Dartmouth head back the other way. Cutting through the middle. That's intercepted by Cranston, who comes back to help out his defense. It gets wrapped around the boards. Into the other side and chipped up ahead. Skated after in the zone now. That one gets steered up away and back into the zone now. Down the right side, they go down in a heap, and it could be a move the other way here as McNeil tries to play that forward. It gets chopped out of harm's way there by the Dartmouth defender. In behind the net now, stopped up play. Cranston now with it, has time and space down the left. He'll shoot that one in, and it'll be covered up as he gets his first hard, good shot of the game off. Shabukta up 1-0 here with 3:47 to go in the first. We'll be at Centennial all tournament long. Back to the line, shot in off the left side. Looking to play that back onto the stick there of Langell. Sent out down the right and flicked down low. Cranston tries to play that up. He gets it by, and they'll exit the zone now. shot on. That one misses the net and wraps around the right side. Jollymore there to cut it off. McNeil helps him out down on the half wall. McNeil tried to play out in front. Not on target. Worked around, back to Henneberry. Henneberry tries to put that through the legs. Langell stops it, back to Jollymore. Jollymore, some good footwork there and some good heads-up awareness. Take that back in the zone. Set down to McNeil on the right side. Stick handles it in. Falling there, and now back of the zone. Henneberry will chase. Henneberry playing for the Atlantic Knights tournament this past week, right before Christmas there, and having himself a good showing as they came away with the gold after a tough tournament there. Down the right side, Cranston, leading point scorer on that Atlantic Knights team. Back to the line there for Douglas, plays that down the right side. Picked up by McPherson. McPherson back to the line, sent in low, that one steered aside. In there to the half wall, Douglas tries to help get that out in front, worked into the middle. Henneberry steps in, shot and glove down. So just the one goal here in the first period so far, with 1:59 to go in the first. Hines tries to intercept that on the right side, but it gets worked out. Now pushing out of the zone here. Dartmouth down the right side, backhanding on that one high as it steers clear. Still not too many good chances yet on the Chebucto goaltender as it's in off the left side, and that one tried to be centered. Henneberry there to help out. Over to Chip, and arm goes up, and it looks like Dartmouth will be headed to the penalty as Henneberry got caught up, and you like to see that after the other team takes a penalty 200 feet from their own net. It'll be a hooking call, and it'll be to the power play here for Chebucto. Up one. And it'll be the first power play of the game here. .21 left to go in the first. 2 minutes on the power play as that comes back to the line. Kept in by McDonald. McDonald works that down the right side into the skates of McPherson. Now trying to flip it back the other way. Baldwin up the side. He'll go down, and that'll cancel out the penalty real quick as they get him on a tripping call, and it'll be 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 45 seconds. Not something you see every day in this league. In the zone now, that one back to the left side and now skated out, sent on deep. That'll go for an icing. The 4-on-4 Sutcliffe putting his hands up, but I don't think he realized that it was even strength here. So with just under 1 minute to go here in the first period. It's been a quick one to start with just 22 minutes off the clock, so we've gotten through warm-ups and the first in the first 23 or so minutes as that puck's getting cut down the right side now. Entering the zone. Down low to Sutcliffe. He'll get knocked into the boards. Arm doesn't go up. He definitely took a bump there. Looks for a penalty, but he'll have to hustle it back the other way as it's 2-on-2, 38 seconds to go. He'll go down. Tripping on his own skates on that one, I believe, as they look to hustle it out the left side. Trying to bring that on. The work back past Lorette, and that'll be a foot race, but Castonguay, the last man back. Sent on in. the Chebucto team missing Pelham. Pelham, a strong player for the Chebucto team in the first half of the year. Big body out there who's created some goal chances. So they're missing him as the first period comes to an end, and that'll take us to the second. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we're back here for the second period as we'll be switching ends. Looks like Henneberry and Jollymore. Good defense awareness there as they go back and give their goalie the fist bump. As that one gets worked in, Coleman takes a swing at it and it gets backed in just onside, cutting down the right side. Coleman now looking for a lane. He'll have to pan that off, and a good opportunity there as they kind of opened up the middle of the ice. That one goes through the legs. Off the boards there to McNeil. Flipped away and a hard tip there that almost finds the back of the net. Strife tries to pick up speed. Jollymore helps him out. Down the right side now. Into the zone. He'll shoot that into the back left corner. 4 seconds left to go before it's a Dartmouth penalty or power play for 15 seconds. So it's back to 5-on-4 here with 10 seconds. Try to hand that puck off to forwards. They hand it into the left side and in deep. Jollymore there to pluck that out. And we're back to even strength as Jollymore finding some space there on the right side. He'll bring it in. Jollymore takes a shot. That one into the chest. Rebound onto the left. Strife takes a swing at that. In behind the net now. Up the left side, Jollymore gets by him and cutting down. Looking for a lane in front. Arm goes up and they're going to get a holding call there on the back end. There's a 2-on-1 forming, but it'll be to the box for Henneberry. It'll be a power play here with 8:36 left to go in the second period. So Dartmouth will have their first real power play of the game. They had about 10 seconds there at the start of this period, but this will be the first real look for them. One back to McNeil. McNeil winds up, shoots. That one hung on to tightly by goalie Hunter Henneberry. Two pretty good, evenly matched teams here so far. First game of the tournament here. Big one always to get the momentum started. Chebucto up 1-0. McNeil tries to shoot that in. It's into the skates. They're going to swipe at it. In behind, exits the zone. Down the right side, that's going to come to Noel. Noel winds up, shoots that down. Chased after by Chip. Worked in behind. That one covered up. Power play, 15 seconds gone on that as they try to bring it down the left side. Chip trying to take on 3 Dartmouth players who converge on him. The play is delayed offside as Metledge shoots it in. Dartmouth down the right side over to Noel. Noel hands that over and shakes his head after a turnover. Down the left side. McDonald works it around. Noel trying to poke it out. He'll cut off that on the side. And then worked out to Chip in the middle. It's on and off of his stick in a hurry. In behind now, toe dragged. Chase it after on the wall, try to play out in front, into the skates, and sent on down. Circling back around, and that puck intercepted. Cranston steps in, hits a shin pad. You know, he's hungry for one. Cranston creates the turnover. 40 seconds left on the PK still. Played to the middle. Dartmouth tries to get it back the other way. Off a skate, back to Castonguay. Castonguay gets up to Cranston. It could be a one-on-one the other way. Down the left side. He'll hold up. Not a nice shot that just goes high. As the goalie steers it aside. Worked out in front. Puck still loose. Trying to play that above. Back to the line and worked over. Skated out of the zone there and onto the stick. 6:41 left to go in the second. Ricocheted off the boards there. Tried to play ahead. That one turned back the other way. McPherson now with a chance. McPherson barreling down. McPherson shoots. Save there. As the first good opportunity for Chebucto here in a little bit as the end of the penalty arrives, and we'll be back to even strength. There's 6:27 left to go here in the second period. Lorette on the draw. Worked over to the right side. That bounces away. Back to Castonguay. Sent in. That one pushed aside. Back to the line there, and a hard pass out the middle, and that could be a breakaway the other day as he's behind Jollymore. Cutting down the left side, shoots, scores! In between the pipes. As that finds the back of the net, it'll be 1-1 here as the go-ahead pass just gets by. So just like that, it's a tie game. Chebucto was hanging on to that lead for a bit. And we'll be back to the middle here. Lorette wins that back to Jollymore, and you know Jollymore, one of the skilled players out there, one of the top D-men on this team, is going to want that one back, so he'll just have to shake it off as he sends that around to Castonguay. Up to Strife, and they could have an on-man rush the other way, but Strife goes down at an unideal time, as it could have been a chance the other way. Sent in, and Jollymore catches the puck there as they were looking for the same play. The Hail Mary. Down the right side there. Worked him behind. Lorette now with it. Lorette trying to play that out in front. Bounces off the stick of his teammate as we approach halfway through this game. Back to the line, sent in. That will bounce off the end boards into the left side. Tried to play that up ahead and sent on deep for an icing. Pull back in the zone here, so 1-1 with 5:19 left to go in the second. Cranston on the draw now. Cranston wins that over to the right side. That one bouncing off the stick. He's going to have to circle around. Sent in deep off the left side. Noel. Battling away. Cranston has it now. Cranston tries to poke that puck loose, and it's still there on the right side, and it just gets by as Metledge looking to pick up that puck. Cranston loosened up there in front and behind. Metledge wide open in front, not able to get it to him. That one bounces by, and now they're going to look for that other pass down the left side. It could be a 2-on-1 forming. Pass aside, and they get the stick on it there, Henneberry. But you got to be aware of that puck coming in. Worked into the middle, McNeil, as that's the second time we've seen an odd man rush for him as the Chebucto D pinches down low. And that looks like a play they're going to be trying to use here. In towards the line. Now Noel's going to have to be the last man back. He'll push that puck to the right side. Still in the zone, however. Wrapping in behind. Puck's loose out in front. That bounces in behind. McNeil with it now on the right side. McNeil gets it over. Back in behind now. Played out to the middle and looking for that pass up ahead. Misses the stick there over to Henneberry. Henneberry plays that down low. McPherson tries to catch up to it. Lorette back to the line. Henneberry steers aside. Chip. Gets a stick on it. Trying to catch up to that puck, McPherson. In behind, they get all tangled up, but Squirts free into the offensive zone. Shabukto for a second, but then worked out the right side. Chip now trying to get it as McPherson, and I thought he touched that in the zone and they didn't blow the whistle, but they blew it there, so it'll be called dead with 3:12 left to go in the second. Work back to Henneberry. Henneberry shoots that in. On the left side. Onto the stick now, trying to play out in front. Skated out now. Down the right. Held onto. Drops that puck off to Baldwin. They try to play that out in front. It gets steered aside. Into the half wall now. Looking for a lane out. Skating it hard down the right side, caught up to by Dartmouth first, spinning around and playing that back to the ringette line. Just kept in on the line there. Exiting the zone now, Dartmouth barreling down. That one steered away as it just misses on the right side there. Bounced out to Henneberry in the middle. Down the right side, Baldwin tries to step in. Baldwin shoots. That one's still loose in front. They get on it. Oh, and that one somehow stayed out. And Shabukto reeling a bit here, worked into the front. Henneberry gets a stick on it. Up to Chip, it's too hard. .150 left to go in the second. That one worked to the middle, turned over. Shabukto needs to get more chances here as Jollymore stays on side and brings it in. Pushed down the right side, back to the line and just gets out. Worked into the middle. Jollymore hustles back to cover as Castonguay working him to the outside on the right. He'll go down in a heap. Puck's loose there. Castonguay up the left side. Strife tries to find Cranston in the middle, turned over. Sutcliffe helps work that in as well. 1:15 to go in the second. Takes a funny bounce off the half wall there. Jollymore pushes. Back to the middle now. Heads out to Mahoney. Plays that down low. Jollymore chases and spins back the other way. Castonguay helps create the turnover and it gets sent on down the left side. Still 1-1 here, 45 seconds to go here in the second. Jollymore has Cranston way up in the middle. He eventually gets caught up too. Flips back the other way. And that one, the delayed offside will go. 29 seconds to play here in the second period. 1-1, still the score. Cranston lines up, plays that back. Noel picks up on it. Noel shoots it down, finds Sutcliffe in the middle. Sutcliffe goes down in a heap. 17 seconds left to go in the second. That one bounces off a stick. Sent down, 10 seconds left to go here. They get to it first. Into the corner, Cranston goes in to help. They're trying to steer that out in front. Just a few seconds left to go here, and that'll be the end of the second period. So we'll head to the third with the 1-1 score. We'll be back just a moment. Don't go. All right, and we're back here for the third and final period of the first round robin game, and we got a good one here. 1-1 the score. You want to get that first win under your belt here as this division proving to have some top quality competition. Down the left side, circled out in front. Tried to catch up to that. Skated with Noel, tries to get the backhand around. It gets stopped up. Just to the line, kept in. Tipped back in front. Worked in, and McDonald gets beaten. They're going to have to skate after, and they go down and heap down the left side. Shot off the post, stays up, and then they score on the rebound. Dartmouth goes up 1 after they fall, trying to skate back. And the Chebucto side wishes they had that one back, as the play just fell apart on them. And now 30 seconds into this one, it's time for Chebucto to come back after leading 1-0 to start. Looked over to Henneberry. Henneberry tries to find Chip in the middle. Stopped. Dartmouth working it back the other way now. Tried to play out in front. Sent on and covered up there on the left side. And Chebucto just needs to create more chances here. They have not tested this goalie enough. Worked in and up the right side. McPherson bringing it in the zone. McPherson onside. Tries to play out in front. Tipped away at the last second. Cranston tries to hold the line, but it gets by him. In behind now, winding up. Stopped up by Henneberry. Worked into Cranston, and Cranston's going to try to turn on the Jets. Create an on-man rush the other way. Cranston down the left side. Shot. That one loose in behind, and it's covered up as the whistle blown. And more chances like that is what Cranston and the rest of the Chebucto team need here. As we've got 10 minutes left to go in rink time. 8:36 left to go in the period. Worked into Chip, back to the line. Henneberry shoots. Henneberry sends that in, it gets knocked away. On the right side, McPherson tried to free it up. McPherson still tries to play on it. Dartmouth eventually plucks it out, works down the left side. Worked in through the middle. Douglas tries to hand that off. Spinning back and shot in. Puck, it's loose, it slips in behind. And Dartmouth up 3-1 now. Is that one, I don't know how that ended up in the back of the net. As that one's poked through. And a little frustration perhaps from Chebucto there, as they need a quick one here to get back in it. 2 goals in the first 2 minutes of this third period for Dartmouth, as they've got the momentum right now. Back to the blue line, sent in down the left side. Langell works in ahead. Back to Castonguay. Castonguay up the left side, steered away. And Chebucto trying to create momentum, sending that in, they'll chase. Lorette on there, Strife tries to play that out in front. Bounces off the stick, Lorette now shoots in, it just misses on the left side. Grab back and then sent it towards the middle, and that'll bounce off the stick, and it'll be Jollymore who has to hustle back for it. Jollymore with some great hustle back as he bails out Castonguay as that pass too hard. Sent up the left side by Jollymore. Foot race to it now as they get all spun out of whack there, trying to catch up to that. And Strife a little frustrated. That puck gets knocked out in front and they stay on it, and Dartmouth doing a good job of shutting that down. Into the zone here, sent up. That one off the glove and goes high. Wrapped around the left side and trying to take advantage of a change here. Chebucto needs one quick. Sent in, shot, score, and a big goal there for Chebucto as Lorette puts them back on with a 3-2 to help take that momentum away. 6:50 left to go in the third. It's 3-2 now. And 3-2 the score here. What's been a pretty entertaining game, and it's back to 1 goal here. Chebucto has some time to work with here, but not much, about 6 minutes. That one down the left side and gloved And goaltender Henneberry shows it off. .6:37 to go in the clock. The game clock reads 11:44, so I don't know if they'll cut that off at 11:50. But we've got to presume they've got about 6 minutes left to work with here. Down the middle. Metledge bringing it in. Metledge in the offside there by Cranston, delayed. She heads back to the line and stops up. Lorette putting Chubbucto back in this game. And you know Cranston's going to want to get out there and tie this game up. Because he's on the draw, worked over to the left side, sent in. Steered towards the middle. Back to the line, they'll have to skate for it. Noel hustles back into the corner. Noel gets helped by Cranston. He can't quite get it loose there up the left side. Noel circles back and then sends out to the middle, up bouncing around the sticks, and it takes a bad bounce for Chubbucto, as it could have been a good rush the other way. In towards the middle, they pressure there to the left side. Trying to swing it back. Puck in behind, played out in front, onto Hines' stick. Hines shoots and glove down, a huge save there by Henneberry. That one comes out the left side and another big save. Two big saves there, that looks like they could have been in. Fanned on by McNeil as he couldn't get rid of it. In towards the middle, Cranston trying to get that puck loose for an opportunity. And they backhand it away, but a giveaway. Gets by him on the line, it'll be a foot race for it. 3 Dartmouth players back. As Cranston pressures. Worked in towards the middle, on to Hines. Hines up above, brings it in, tries to play that to the left side. Henneberry gets on it, and it'll be whistled down here. 5:09 left to go in the score clock. 4 minutes left to go in the game clock, as they gotta drop these pucks quick and just keep it going. They need another goal like that last one from Lorette. They haven't created too many chances this game, so they need something to go their way, as that one steered aside. That one back to Chip. Chip tries to find McPherson in the middle, but it goes wide, and the icing is beat out into the right side. Douglas with it. Douglas back, and it gets by him. Henneberry's gonna hustle back now. Henneberry wraps that around. Into the middle. Lorette now with it. Lorette with it again. Lorette cutting it. He'll still have it. Lorette shoots, scores! And Lorette ties this game up with 3 minutes left to go in this game clock. And a huge goal by Lorette as they jump out. And Chubbucto is pumped up as they were lost momentum and everything at the start there of the third period. And then 2 big goals by Lorette ties it up. 2 similar goals off the left side, and we got a tie game here. Lorette's still out there, and he is buzzing out there on the dot. We've got 4:31 left to go in the third, but 3 minutes left to go in this game clock. Lorette swings that back. They're gonna try to fling that back the other way. Chubbucto on. Down the left side, Chip with it. Chip works it across, slapped on by McPherson, but it goes wide. They try to play that out in front, through the legs, back to Jollymore on the line. Jollymore shoots, that one on the right side. It'll be whistled down, and a nice hard shot by Jollymore. Just goes wide. Brady Lorette. I don't know if it's saying Tyler, but it is Brady. There must be another Tyler around here, but Brady Lorette's the man. Yes, he put in 2 goals there, made the difference. Jollymore, he'll hold on to it. Jollymore sends that, tries to find Cranston. It's in between the legs, but they get it onside. Sutcliffe now. Sutcliffe shoots. That one just gets held up. Tried to work out in front, onto the stick of Cranston. Cranston now with it. Cranston with a nice little move to the right side. He'll shoot high on the right side. Going down in a heap there. Cranston flicks back in. That's a high stick there. It'll be touched up, and it'll be a whistle there in the Dartmouth end. It's Chubbucto now with all the momentum. Oh, what an exciting first game of the tournament here we got. Puck dropped in there, Cranston wins it over. They still have it, try to play that up above. Cranston grabs it. That one shot on in a hurry, and he wants that one back, and now they're getting into it in front. All sorts of action, and you don't often see that at this level. But that was getting rough in a hurry. As they'll get a change on the D, but the forwards will stay out. And it looks like they'll get coincidentals here. As they'll head to the box. So stay 5-on-5. Game tied at 3 here. And there's 1 minute left to go in the game clock. I don't know if they're just going to play through. We'll have to see because it's a tournament. They might. 3:36 to go here in the third. Puck dropped in there. Lorette tries to chase that back, but it gets picked up, and now they're going to bring it back the other way. In a hurry, cutting down the right side. He'll get knocked out with a great play there defensively. That one was as good as a breakaway could have been, and it gets stopped up the last second. They try to push it out the left side. Shabukto looking to hang on to this tie as the clock hits 11:50, so we'll play to the end of this one. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Lorette just onside. In through the middle, they're going to try to poke up ahead, and they get on it. Just kept in the zone. Hustled after. McDonald plays it back into the right side. Little drive by there. Metlich trying to free it up. McNeil as well. Over to Lorette, back to the line. McDonald. Plays that over to the left side and skated out of the zone there. Baldwin gets cut off, and he'll take a bit of a hit, and the arm will go up. As a 2:40 left to go. Noel will go to the box here. But it'll be a power play opportunity, and the game's coming down to this. With 2:40 left to go in the third. Power play opportunity. 2 goals at the start of this third period to make it 3-1 Dartmouth. Lorette scores 2 to tie it up 3-3. Now they've got to kill off the penalty here as Cranston will be out there. Jollymore. One over to the side. Jollymore takes that and sends it down in a hurry. In behind now. Off the end boards. McPherson skates. McPherson grabs. Tried to play out in front, that went off the skate. Worked in ahead and gets by. They're gonna have to hustle it back, Cranston. Dartmouth sending it down. 30 seconds killed off the power play here. Tried to play out in front, on in front, big rebound, shot it, and a huge save. That's a great opportunity to take the lead. Stays out. And it remains 3-3 with 2 minutes to play. 120 will be on the PK here. Take a face-off to the right. One back, Henneberry tries to send that, it gets loose, and Cranston might have it here for a breakdown the other way. No, it takes a bad bounce for him, as it could have been a 2-on-1. On the short-handed as Cranston gets a stick on that, frees it up, Henneberry steps in, worked over to Cranston, and he's gonna skate it back the other way. He just gets that across. Brought in down the right side, tripped up, sent in, rebound still there. Cranston tries to stay on it, shooting at it, arm is up. It'll be the delayed penalty as he goes down. And a good job there to draw the penalty. Sam McPherson, Cranston's hard work helped create that. And the Dartmouth power play will be negated. It'll be 4-on-4 for 51 seconds. It'll be 4-on-4 here for 51 seconds, and then a power play the rest of the time for Shabukto. 3-3 game. Back to the line. Big slap shot in there. That one misses off the right side. Hustled after. Jollymore gets it on the line. Jollymore plays that down to Chip. Chip sends out, and Jollymore pinches in, and they're going to skate it back the other way. Dartmouth coming in, and a big play there with the skate. Jollymore brings it now. He brings it to the offensive end. Jollymore shoots. That one misses on the left side. Minute left to go in the game. Back to Cranston on the line. 4-on-4 continues. Jollymore pinches in again. Gets it on the stick. Lorette out there along with Cranston, Chip and Jollymore. That one falls in behind. They're going to try to work it out. Chip dives out. Right side shot. That one off the crossbar. It stays out somehow. 46 seconds. Jollymore gets a stick on it. And that one looked like it was in the back of the net. Somehow stayed out. Worked into the left side. Chip brings it on. Chip tries to get it for it. Lorette shoots. Save. Puck's loose there in front. Into the right corner. It's a power play now for Chebucto. 30 seconds left to go. Lorette cuts off on that. Back to the line. Noel slaps it in. Onto the stick there. They got two players in deep. Staying on it. Back to the line. Cranston. Cranston covering on defense. 16 seconds to go. Cranston pulls back. Cranston up the middle. Finds Chip. Chip tries to get it to Lorette. This will be the last rush. Lorette across to Noel, and it gets steered aside. 4 seconds left to go, and it looks like this one will end in a tie. And Spryfield will take it. Chebucto will take it. As a hard-fought tie there for them. Picking up the play as the game went on, but that'll take it to the end of us here. And Chebucto starts out with a 3-3 tie. We'll be back this afternoon for another game. See you then.